I'm in a nice little plaza here. You check it out. I've never been in this plaza before, but it's a nice little plaza. And maybe I should read the plaque on the plaza, but some guy, he just was in OXXO. He walked into OXXO and he said, "Where's the cash machine?" in full-blown English. So I'm like, hold on, man. I take him outside so I can see what's coming at us. And I'm trying to explain to him, now look, you got a cash machine on the other side and you got a cash machine that's going to be here, and they're about equal distance. And which cash machine do you want to go to? And you know, I'm like, I'm going to walk with you. Well, now he's looking at me and he's like this. Then he's like, "That's okay, man. I'm just gonna use cash. Thanks for your time." So automatically what he's thinking is that I'm trying to hustle him. So I run into my homegirl up here. She speaks Spanish. And so I said, "Hey, you know, there's a guy, looks like he's from England, blonde hair, blue eyes. You know, he's walking down this way. He was asking for a cash machine. If you have to, go over there and save him." And when she heard that he asked for the cash machine, she was like, "Okay." And the reason she was like, is because you're not supposed to do that. See, that's the thing about language, is that you think that people would understand that this is not an English-speaking country. And they don't understand that everyone in Mexico speaks English. So the minute, and I know what you're saying, well, I know Mexicans, they don't speak English. You're saying that they don't speak as much English as you do. But every Mexican speaks some English. And every Mexican can generally know cash machine. They know that much English. So when you say in a loud voice, cash machine, hey, you know, that's pretty pertinent to certain Mexicans that, you know, are, you know. And so my concern is me. He walks right in there and he's talking about this cash machine and I'm right next to him. I don't look like a Mexican. So what he's not understanding is that he had fear of me. I had fear of him running his mouth, which he did not understand. But Mike in the Philippines. Mike, never ever, if you're a man, talk about your sexual capacity. Never, never. It's better to deny that you have any sexual capacity at all than to say, like Calvin, that you have sexual capacity. And here's why. One day soon, my health is going to fail. Happens to us all. Or it can be situational. It can be situational. I just might not be able to do something on any given day. And so I've got on the internet and made all of these promises and bragged about all of this stuff that I can do. And then Mary Jane Rottencrotch jumps on the internet and says, well, hey, he can't do anything. See, now I'm stuck. So it would have been best when the guy from Kansas City exposed you for you to go ahead on and admit it. You could have crawled out from under it by saying, well, you know, that isn't the complete story. I'm not completely a limp dick. You know, you could have said a million things that could have made your situation better. But when you just out and out pointed fingers at the guy from Kansas City and blamed him, like as if he was talking to Janet's family through his wife. He didn't know any more about the situation than you did. They were speaking in Cebuano. His wife, the guy from Kansas City, his wife was speaking to Janet's people in Cebuano. He didn't know anything more about it than you did. He was going on hearsay. So all you had to do was just say, hey, you know, sometimes I have a problem. You would have been all right. We would have rolled with you. Now we have no other choice but to ride with Smooth Lee against you. Against you. And everybody is going to ride against you. Even Calvin, who went against the guy in Kansas City, is going to ride against you. We're all going to ride against you. All of us. Because, Mike, you put my manhood in jeopardy. Now I got to look in the mirror and ask myself, can I get it up? Now, I'm not going to say whether I can or I can't, because I'm not a damn fool. But what you can do is ask some 304s. They might be able to tell you a little something, something. But I'm like this. I'm Cayete. I'm silencio. Yo no sabe nada. Yo no sabe nada de mi capacidad. Porque talvez un hombre que está bueno hoy es malo mañana. See? That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mike. So we got a vendetta against you, Mike. We're going to ride hard against you. We're going to do everything that we can do to do to you what you did to the guy in Kansas City. We're going to try and quash your subscriptions and drive you offline, Mike. See, that's what we're going to try to do. And then if you want to knuckle up or something, Big Jim, me, Smooth, Cal, and his crew, the sick one, we're going to all come at you. And if you think that old dog is going to be in your corner boxing, old dog is a hell of a dancer. But I don't think that old dog really wants to box. We want to box, Mike. We want to box. We don't want to box with no youngsters, but we want to box with your old ass. We think we can whoop you. So the best thing for you to do, get back online, let everything go. Apologize smoothly. Apologize. Won't hurt you. Might even save you and your channel. But until you come up with that apology and admit that a woman should have told about your sexual capacity, you never, ever, ever, as a man, talk about your sexual capacity. Never. Because otra vez, que tú puedes hacer hoy, tú no puedes hacer mañana. That's the problem. Okay, tú puedes hacer ya en 20 minutos, tú no puedes hacer. I'm going to give you a perfect example. My partner, he went off to the zona last night. And he went in and he knocked off 2 females. Right after another. You know, maybe an hour apart. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Sounds real cool. Sounds real macho. But the thing of it is that he told one of the females that he was knocking them off consecutively. See, what do you have to tell her that for? What'd she need that information for? Now, she gonna weaponize the information. See? And now she's looking at me like as if I got something to do with it. And I ain't got a damn thing to do with it. I can't bust a grape. I can't hold my fingers straight, let alone my penis. See, Mike? See how it works, Mike? Don't tell on yourself. Don't brag on you. Let other people say what you can do. Then you're gonna be all right. See? See how it works, Mike? Shh. Mike, shut the fuck up. If you had to shut the fuck up, Janet and company wouldn't be telling on you. The dude from Kansas City wouldn't have been telling on you. You wouldn't be in the sling with Smooth Lee. You never had to expose yourself, but you did. You did, Mike. Ciao, Mike. Now, hopefully this knucklehead that's over here talking about this cash machine, hopefully old girl is going to go over here and rescue his ass. But he's afraid that I'm trying to hustle him. And what he doesn't understand is he's trying to put my ass in a sling with all of that fucked up English that he's speaking all out loud. Now, see, I'm talking English here, but watch. See? There ain't nobody around. So I can do that. Because there ain't nobody around. Now, if there was a whole bunch of motherfuckers around here, now I'm going to be like, see, Mike? See how that works? That's why you need the Cebuano. You need the Tagalog. You need the Spanish. You need the Portuguese. You need that French. You know, you need all that stuff. Ciao.